Alright, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. This is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and founder at the Clark & Addison Gaming Company. Play Action Football is now available for purchase. You can get the 2023 season or the 1985 season. I'm currently working on 2007, so active development for this game is ongoing. There's been a lot of talk on Dave Gardner's videos or on the Digital Dice channel about setup and football game setup, and it can be quite cumbersome for some games. I just wanted to show you what the setup is like for Play Action Football and how quickly you can go from just having a bunch of game parts and components to getting a game started. So we have our teams. We'll set those off to the side for the moment. I like to put my clock over here, and I just set markers for down and distance for the clock. Let's do that. So I just keep coins around to use as markers like that. I'm going to put the special plays off to the side. I'm going to put my play calling sheet just up here in front of me. I've got a few I guess I can fill that out. Show you how quick it is. So we're playing Chicago against Minnesota. This is at home in Minneapolis, so that's at US Bank Stadium. This was played on December 31st, 2023. Weather is perfect because they're in a dome. And now we got to figure out our teams. So we have the Bears. They are a 1-1. We have the Vikings. Also a 1-1. And that means that each of these offenses and defenses cancels each other out. So there are no advantages one way or the other. The teams will just be playing straight up. And let's see, can zoom out a little bit here. There we go. So put our markers here. Minnesota's home, Green Bay's away. Let's see, there's these are green, these are purple, and I'm going to use this die for the player finder. So just to kind of give the game a little bit of color. And so you can see there, I don't know what that took, maybe 3 minutes of setup, and we're ready to go. All the players are here. Everything you need to play the game is set up and ready here, and all of our plays are already on our chart, and the game set up for all of the clock and the field and all that kind of stuff is pretty simple. Now we just have to go ahead and roll and see who gets to kick off first. Alright, so Minnesota wins. They're going to defer to the second half. This means Chicago will receive first. So Minnesota's going to kick off. And 8, and I'll just play a little bit. I have a little bit of time here, so I'm just going to play through as long as I can. The kickoff is 65 yards plus 3. So what is that? That's 68 yards, 3 yards deep in the end zone. We'll try to go ahead and run that out. A 7 is going to be 30 yards plus a D10. So 30 plus 8. So a 38-yard return, 3 yards deep in the end zone, means that the ball comes out to the 35. So a really nice return. We'll say 60, 68 and 38 on the return. So it'd be Packers ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35. It's going to be a medium pass to a base blitz. Medium pass to a base blitz. Remember, there's no adjustments for anything perfect weather because you're in a dome, and and there's no team level adjustments. So these teams are pretty evenly matched. In fact, they were 2 games difference between the 2 teams. So we have a medium pass against a base blitz. The Vikings run a 3-4 defense. Both teams run a 3-4. So should be easy. Medium against a blitz is a -1. We have 18 -1 is 17, and on a medium pass that's D10 plus 12. So 16 yards on the gain for the Bears. I don't know why I put the Bears. This is Green Bay. Yeesh. So Love completes his first pass for 16 yards. And that's going to be a first down. So 10 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. Okay. It's early. All right. And the pass was completed to Dubs. I don't know if I wrote that down wrong. I have to see. Hold on. All right, not a typo. Romeo Doubs. That's how you spell his name. Doubs. Leading receiver. So Doubs and Reed, top 2 receivers for the Packers. All right, it is first down and 10. Packers are already in business at the Minnesota 49. It's going to be an outside run to a base, and that's going to be no advantage. So 9 on the outside run is going to be good for 2 yards. So it takes it down to the 47. That's a run for Jones. Brings up second down and 8. That's going to be a short pass against a base defense. So a -1. The pass is intended for Musgrave. 12 -1 is 11 on a short pass is good for 5 yards. Takes it down to the 42. It's going to bring up third down. Third down and 1, 2, 3 for the Packers from the Minnesota 42. This can be a deep ball against a blitz. Could be an opportunity here for the Packers as there's no advantage one way or the other. The pass is intended for Reed. A 19 on a deep ball. This is going to be really good for the Pack. D10 plus 25 as they connect for 34 yards. And that was a huge play for Green Bay. So 10, 20, 30 plus 4 takes it down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be first and 10, Green Bay at the Minnesota 8. So we'll use our goal line play calling sheet. And the Packers, really impressive opening drive here. This is a short pass against the base defense. And that'll be a -1 to Minnesota. So basically you take that away. The pass is to Watson. A 6 on a short pass is going to be a pass deflection. Or you could say pass defended. Either way. The deflection goes to Murphy. Murphy, the cornerback. So he knocks the ball away on the short pass. So it's going to be incomplete for the Pack. Let's do it again. We got one run off the table. All right, second down and goal to go from the 8 for Green Bay. This is an outside run against a base defense. No advantage one way or the other. It's going to be Jones bouncing it out to the outside. 14 is a D6 plus 2. So that's only a 3-yard gain. And that's going to bring up third and goal from the 5. Green Bay looking to punch it in their first drive. This is going to be a short pass to a blitz. So short against the blitz is no advantage. Pass is intended for read. We have 9 on a short pass, and that's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Packers are going to go ahead and kick the field goal here. Actually, they might not need to. 17 plus 5 is 25 or 22. And there's no need to kick that field goal. So they're going to put in the 22-yard field goal. That's a terrible 22. And Green Bay takes a 3-0 lead on their opening drive. Minnesota holds. And they're going to receive the kickoff. So Green Bay with the kickoff, that's going to be just 60 yards on the kickoff, so it goes down to the 5. And on the return, pretty good return here. That's going to be 33 yards on the return, so that takes it out to the 38. So Minnesota with really good field position. They're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 38. So we'll say 60, 38. I don't do much with those kicking stats, but I do like to just kind of see things stay where they're supposed to stay. All right, 1st and 10, Minnesota. They're going to throw it on 1st down, as I believe it's probably Nick Mullins starting this game. I think he started the last few games, so Nick Mullins in the game. Last game he was like 30 for 37 for 286, and a couple TDs, no interceptions. So really good game against the Lions. They beat the Lions 31-26. So 31-26. So Minnesota's now 10-5 in my replay. This is where they should have been. It's not where they wound up, but it is where they should have been. They had a 10-5 team. So we'll see how it plays out. We got 2 medium against a base, and that's going to be a -2. Green Bay runs a 3-4. Pass is intended for Madison. And we got, basically, you take this one away. So 4 on a medium pass is going to be a sack. So right off the bat, we get a sack for 1 yard. Go back 1 yard. Clock continues forward. 10.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Green Bay up 3-0. Minnesota on their first drive. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. So we're going to use our 2nd down and 11 plus column. So we have a draw play against a blitz. Should be pretty good against a nickel blitz. That's no advantage. Either way, the draw play goes to Madison. A 12 on a draw is going to be a D6 plus 3. So 7 yards on the draw. Nice first run of the game. Takes it out to the 44. Third down and 4 for the Vikings, as they got a good pickup on 2nd down. Another draw play. This is going to go to against the blitz, so also just against the base blitz. That's even better. That's a +2. The draw play goes to Chandler this time. And we got 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 on the draw is no yards as they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 4. Minnesota's forced to punt. Really good punt, 60 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 goes into the end zone, so that's going to be a touchback. The kick is 56 yards. And Green Bay will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. So 9 minutes and 15 seconds left. Green Bay takes over on their 2nd drive. They're up 3-0. And on 1st down, they're going to run the inside run right up the gut. against the base defense. That's pretty good. That's a +1. This will be Jones up the middle. 14 plus 1 is 15 on the inside run. We add these two D6s. That's a 4-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for Green Bay. Screen pass against the blitz is going to be no advantage. So 17 on a screen pass, D10 plus 2, just a 4-yard gain. And that goes to Dobbs. We'll screen out to the outside. And that takes out to the 28. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for Green Bay. Draw play against the base defense. Another good call. That's a +2 to the offense. The draw goes to Dillon. Got a chance for a big play here. That was a 10. So 18 plus 2 is 20. 20 on the draw is a D10 plus 25. So let's resolve that first. So 35 yards. And we'll keep that in mind. We're going to roll for our big play. Our breakaway chart here. So 35 yards plus 6. 35 plus 30 is 65 yards. And so a 65-yard breakaway run for Dillon on the draw play. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 5 takes that down to the 7-yard line as he gets pushed out just before he gets to the goal line. But huge play. They've had a 34-yard pass. They've had a 65-yard run. And Green Bay is in business again inside the 10 for Minnesota. Not looking good for my Vikings. So we run our goal line play calling sheet over here. It's going to be a short pass against a blitz. That's going to be no advantage. The pass goes to Musgrave. It's a 20. A 20 on a short pass is going to be good for 11 yards. Only had to go 7 for the TD. And just like that, Jordan Love with a 7-yard touchdown pass to Musgrave. And that's going to, well, let's roll for the extra point. Extra point is good. And that's going to put Green Bay up 10-0. So take our time off there. And Green Bay coming out hot. A couple of big plays already in the first quarter. We're about halfway through the first quarter. And Green Bay's jumped on top 10-0. If I remember right, that's kind of how this game went. Let's see, they wound up winning. What was it? They won 33-10 over Minnesota. So that might be how this one goes. All right, kickoff. Kickoff is a 2. That's 66 plus a D6, so that's 70 yards. We're going to go ahead and take the touchback on that. I'm not going to try to run that one out. And we'll just call touchback. And Minnesota's going to be up to bat, starting at their own 25. Minnesota with a 3-and-out in their first drive. Let's see if they can get something going here. It's going to be a medium pass against a base. So that's a -2 advantage to Green Bay. The pass is going to go to JJ. We got a 13. 13 minus 2 is 11. And on the medium pass, that's a D10 plus 5. So 12 yards. That's a nice first down to Jefferson. And the Vikings have a good start to their drive. They're out to the 37. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 37. Inside run. And they have a +1 advantage to the offense. So 15 becomes a 16. This is Madison up the middle. We'll add these. And that's a 9-yard run. Nice gain up the gut. And that's going to take it out to the 46. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Vikings. A 4 is a medium pass against the base defense, so -2 to the defense. Passes to Hawkinson. 16 minus 2 is 14, and on a medium pass, that's D10 plus 7. So 14-yard gain to TJ Hawkinson as they go up the seam. So 10 and 4 takes it to the Green Bay 40. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from Green Bay's side of the field. Inside run again. +1 advantage to the offense. So 11 becomes 12. And 4 plus 2 is 6. So 6-yard run on 1st down as Minnesota's starting to roll a little bit. Takes it to the Green Bay 34. Second and 4 for the Vikings. Outside run this time. And that's going to be against the blitz. It'll be Madison bouncing it to the outside. And against the blitz, that's a -1 advantage to the defense. So 12 minus 1 is 11. And that's D6 plus 1, so 6 yards as Madison gets to the outside. He rounds the corner, and he gets just enough for a 1st down. Takes it to the Green Bay 28. Minnesota driving on the Packers, trying to get back into this one. They're down 10-0. 1st and 10, this is going to be a medium pass. -2 advantage to the defense. The pass is to Jordan Addison. So 13 on a medium pass is good for 11 yards. O'Connell dialing it up here and calling all the right plays on this drive. 1st and 10 for Minnesota from the Green Bay 17, so we're inside the red zone now. This will be an outside run. Outside, that's going to be no advantage to anyone. This is Madison again, bouncing it to the outside. A 12 is going to be good for 4 yards. So Minnesota running the ball well. That really has been the key and the difference, I think, in this season. Is it's about a 57% passing. On the season, they're about 59, but they've definitely run the ball more in this season. A little bit better balance, which is what everybody was asking for. Who's a Minnesota fan this year? Just run the ball a little bit more, a little more conviction with the run, and it would have helped things, I think. So it is 2nd down and what do we got? 6. 2nd and 6. It's an outside run again against the base defense. That's no advantage. So it's getting Madison to the outside. A 4 on an outside run is a loss of 4. And so you can actually figure out tackle for loss. So 5. So that would be Smith, who brings down the running back for a tackle for loss for 4 yards. So we go back 4, and we're back where we started. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Vikings from the 17. On 3rd down, this is a short pass against the blitz, so no advantage. The pass is to Madison out of the backfield. 11 on a short pass is going to be good for 5 yards, and that gets down to the 12. Not enough for a 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. This is a 29-yard kick, and Greg Joseph is going to be good from 29, so we'll just take that. And Minnesota gets on the board with a field goal of their own. It's now 10-3. Green Bay over Minnesota. So, boy, that's a terrible 22. So both teams get it into the red zone. Green Bay's able to put 1 of 2 into the end zone. Both have a field goal. It's 10-3. Minnesota's kicking off. A 5 is going to be a touchback. So Green Bay will start at their own 25. No time off the clock. You can see the game moves along at a pretty good clip. try to finish out this first quarter, and then I'll have to call it quits to go to work. But Green Bay 1st and 10. It's going to be an outside run against the blitz. That's a -1 to the offense. The run goes to Taylor, and a 9 on the outside run. Sorry, 8 becomes 9 becomes an 8 with the adjustment, and that's a 1-yard gain. So 2nd and 9 for Green Bay from their own 26. This will be an inside run. They have a +1 advantage on the inside run. That's going to be Jones up the middle for 5 on an inside run. That's a -2, so they could drop for a loss, not having much success on this drive. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. The tackle for loss goes to Danielle Hunter as he breaks through the line on that outside run and gets there to drop the back for a -2-yard loss. 3rd and 11, and this will be a medium pass against the blitz as Minnesota dials up an extra blitzer, and medium against the blitz. That's a -1 advantage to the defense. This is thrown to Reed. A 4 on a medium pass is going to be a sack. So that's -1 on the sack. Seven is a sack from DJ Wanham, who gets around the corner and drops the Green Bay quarterback for a loss. 4th down and 12. Green Bay is going to punt here. Terrible punt, just 25 yards. 10, 20, and 5 is out to the 48. And let's see about the return. Return is a 9. That's a good return. 23 yards. So 10, 20, and 3. So only a 2-yard net on that punt. And Minnesota taking over with excellent field position. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. And the Vikings with the ball. Here's a medium pass as Mullins drops back. That's a -2 advantage to the defense. He's thrown to Justin Jefferson, and on a medium pass, that's good for 11 yards, and that'll be a 1st down. 15 seconds left. This will be the last play of the quarter. So 10, 11. Vikings 1st and 10 from their from the Green Bay 14. This will be an inside run. Vikings have a +1 advantage. It's Chandler up the middle. D6 +8. And that's good for 13 yards. That's going to take it down to the 1-yard line. And that takes us to the end of the quarter. And it'll be 1st and goal. Let's go ahead and finish out this sequence here. See if they can punch it in. So after 1 quarter, it's 10-3, but the Vikings are on the doorstep knocking. And they have an inside run against the base defense. This is a +1 advantage to the Vikings. It's Madison up the gut. We got a 5-yard gain, and that's going to be good for a 1-yard touchdown plunge as Madison pushes that one across the goal line. And Minnesota within 1. Let's kick the extra point. Extra point is up and good, and just like that, Minnesota ties the ball game on a 1-yard TD run from Alexander Madison. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. I'll take a picture of where I am in the game. Minnesota ties the game up. First play in the second quarter. We're at 10 apiece. This is Green Bay at Minnesota, played December 31st, 2023. And just to give you an idea of how quickly you can go from setting up to getting right into the game and how quickly the game plays a little bit. You can purchase this game at clarkandaddisongaming.com, clarkandaddisongaming.com, and that's where you can pick up any of our games, baseball, football, basketball. But Play Action Football, it's right on the top of the homepage, so if you go there, you can see the 2023 season. If you click on the football link at the top, that'll show you all the football games that are available, including the 2023 season, 1985 season. You can download the demo, so if you haven't ever seen this game before and you just want to try it out and see how it works, you can get the last 4 teams from 2023, so you can play the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship teams against each other. You get all the components that you need in order to play solo. Some of the head-to-head components you don't get with the demo. You'll have to buy the full game for that. But it's everything you need is here. So the game clock, that you get the score sheet, you get the game clock. You can get a good view of it here. You get the team cards. You get 4 teams. And then you also get the normal and the goal line play charts for 2023. And then you get the special plays, kicking, special plays. We used a breakaway. So you get all of those components together. And then some of the other game pieces you have to get, like momentum cards and the formation cards for playing head-to-head with someone. You can get those. But the auto play calling sheet you can use for, you can either call all of your plays on offense and defense if you want to. You can call one team or the other. You can only call offense and just let defenses do what they do. Or you can do both. So I'm letting the auto play calling sheet call all of the offensive and defensive plays. You can see here we're at 7 and 6, so roughly 50-50 for the Packers. 9 runs and only 6 passes so far for the Vikings, but they've got a healthy per completion average so far. And so this is where we are with this game. If you want to purchase that, it'll be $20 for a season. If you purchase the 1985 season, you'll get a discount off of the 2023 season, so you can pick up 2 seasons for less than full price for each season. And like I said, I'm working on 2007. That's the Patriots 16-0 season, and opportunity to see if they can complete the perfect season as they got beat in the Super Bowl. All right, I think that's it from here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section below. If you haven't subscribed, click on subscribe. And if you like what we're doing, just let me know. And love to hear from everyone. What do you think about the game? Have you played it? If you have any questions about the game, feel free to reach out to me. You can also email me at clarkandaddisongaming@gmail.com. And happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm pretty quick on getting back to you, so yeah, maybe a little bit different than some game companies, but I think that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That's a super easy way to support the channel. Any of our videos that we post, if you want to learn a lot more about the game, there's a playlist on this channel for Play Action Football. And it's Play Action Football tutorials. So there's Play Action Football gameplay, where you'll find games like this and videos like this, and then there's just the dedicated tutorial series, and you can just literally go through all of the different parts of the game. So if you're more of a visual learner or video learner, then check that out. You can download the demo free. You watch the tutorial videos. It also comes with a game guide if you want to just have that as a quick reference. There are some things in there that are only in the game guide, like weather for the particular season that you've downloaded. So all of the outdoor stadiums and what the weather is for those. So, you know, that's there are some things that are just in the game guide that you can check out for a quick reference. Okay, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.